This is how to go from beginner to expert marketer and sell literally anything to anyone. Most people try to sell with pressure, gimmicks, or fake scarcity, and they wonder why it doesn't work. So as one of the top digital marketers in the world, I've created a 7-step framework to sell anything, product, service, software, you name it, without being pushy or sleazy. And today, I'm gonna reveal it for the first time. First, understand that fake urgency and sleazy pressure tactics to sell just don't work anymore. But this does. If you look at billion-dollar companies or even trillion-dollar companies like Apple and Nvidia, they never use those internet marketer-style pressure tactics because trust and process beat hype every time. Sleazy tactics may work in the short term, but they destroy brand equity and repel serious buyers, especially in high-ticket sales. The most profitable companies sell with value, not tricks. And this 7-step system lets you do the same. But before you sell anything, you need to do this. You know, a few months ago, this person hit me up. I was at a conference. They were looking for web designer referrals. We don't offer web design, and we know they weren't ready for our services, yet I still helped them. And I did so by introducing them to a few companies that can help them out without a referral fee, without any fees paid by them to me. I just did it because I wanted to be helpful. By helping people, this builds trust over time. And when you help people, it also creates goodwill. Then when they're ready for marketing services, like this candidate was, they eventually come back to you and then pay you. Now, when I introduced this person to a designer, the designer's name was Volvo, I didn't expect anything in return, and I wasn't expecting them to come back to me to hire me for marketing services. Yet, when they were ready, they came back and they said, Neil, we had a great experience. Can we work with you for marketing? I said, sure, let me introduce you to someone from my team, and they hired us. The key lesson for you is that people like buying from those that they like, trust, and respect, not those who pitch cold without any relationship. Most people sell to anyone with money and wonder why they close almost no one. You need to define your ideal customer. At NP Digital, we're a global ad agency. Our customers are marketers with multiple channels, so they may do SEO, social media, pay-per-click. They have internal teams, they have long buying cycles, and they're typically in multiple regions. So my pitch is tailored to that person and that company. Without a clear avatar of the person you're selling to, your message gets diluted, and you waste time pitching to people who are never a fit in the first place. Defining your ideal customer makes every other step, pitch, positioning, and pricing far easier and more effective. Most people make this mistake when they're selling. Most people sell too early. You need to listen and find the root cause of the buyer's pain and understand what they truly want. Just because they say one thing, it doesn't mean that they actually want that. You want to dig deeper and understand what's causing the pain point and give them a solution to take that pain away. The top closers don't just hear, they decode what the customer says to find the real obstacle and offer the best solution. Understanding the customer's problems better than they do creates instant trust and makes them feel safe and you the obvious choice. Most people don't know it, but this is the easiest way to sell. By demonstrating case studies, testimonials, and specific results, it helps a prospect believe in your solution more than any fancy language ever could. People pay for speed, they pay for clarity, and they pay for certainty, and demonstrating values gives them all three. You need to explain how you're going to solve their exact problem better and faster than anyone else, and prove it with real evidence, not some made-up case studies, real case studies, solutions, testimonials, and ideally, video testimonials from the people who got results from your product or service. Most deals die because of this one thing. The average person needs 11.1 interactions with the brand before buying, yet most salespeople give up after 2 or 3. What you need to keep in mind is objections aren't really rejections. When you're interacting with people, you may end up getting some objections. These objections aren't rejections. Instead, they're invitations to clarify, show more proof, and build more trust. It allows you to have multiple touch points with the individual as well. And you want to be short, to the point, and have your proof backed to help overcome even future objections. And this allows you to consistently build a relationship with that person, which gets you down that route of having 11.1 touch points with them. Want to close a deal? Know when to walk away. When you price your product or service, you need to factor in every cost: overhead, time, tools, office. If you discount too far, it kills margins and motivation. Not every deal is worth closing. or even chasing. You shouldn't chase unprofitable deals. They just distract you from scaling the ones that will work out. You want to be confident in your pricing, and you want to have clear negotiating boundaries. The last thing you want to do is jeopardize your business. Protect it and create mutual respect. You wouldn't expect the other person to lose money by selling to you, and the same goes when you sell to them. They shouldn't expect you to lose money selling to them. When you lose a sale, you can still win if you know this. When you lose a deal, ask for honest feedback, even blunt feedback. There's nothing wrong with losing a deal. It happens to everyone. But if you learn why you lost the deal, you can refine your future pitches and close more in the long run. Every time we lose a deal, we try to get back on the phone with the prospect, even if they don't want to, and we ask them for blunt feedback. Some people are too afraid to give it, but there's no harm in asking for it. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you won't, but when you do get it, in many cases the feedback is gold, and you can use it to iterate and continually improve your process. Sales is an iterative process. By using tools like Gong or asking for feedback, you can continually improve the structure over time, which will drastically boost your win rate. If you found this video useful, check out these 12 billionaire habits. They probably won't make you a billionaire, maybe not even a millionaire, but these habits are really great and they'll help you succeed in your career.